Hi there, I hope I know everything is great. Great. Howard Gardner is the person who proposed the idea of multiple intelligences, and it makes sense for me and it helps a lot to understand the fact I am a very intelligent person in terms of logic, but I'm not so good driving a car. Sorry. However, he missed the spot, the spiritual intelligence. He did suggest a viable existential intelligence, but he considered it was difficult to access spiritual intelligence. And yet, here I am, using it all the time. Even when I was writing the script for this video, as I often think of my own health, or by checking on the advances of the artificial intelligence. This is why I think the best we should do is developing our spiritual intelligence more and more. Why? If you look at history, we will notice that the logical intelligence was a priority when we were developing our science, particularly during the 19th and 20th centuries. That was the need at that time, and we can see its results now, as we can talk with anybody anywhere. We can watch this video from the comfort of our home, mentioning just two examples, very small examples. What's the present need? Let's take a look and understand which type of intelligence is really necessary from some of our main challenges. The development of AI, artificial intelligence. To feel we are in danger is an exaggeration, but for the present time, not for the future, as experience shows people stop developing certain skills, right? When technological facilities are present. For instance, very few people write anything by hand, right? And during history, our development was based on facing challenges, something AI is threatening, because it will be its duty to face those challenges. And the idea of a butterfly that has to struggle to develop its wings comes to my mind. Fake news is helping in the election of big countries' leaders. So, it's not a mere sophisticated gossip. It has become an engine for our society. Do you understand? We are being led by falsehood, which is more attractive and best presented than the boring truth. And we are probably beyond the no-return point in relation to the ecological impact of humans on our environment. Climate change, climate migration are just two outcomes of the crisis we have been living for decades. And more, social, political, religious, take your pick. And all of this has not one solution, but there is a solution. To be wise. Great leaders have shown the power of wisdom when facing challenges. But there is a better example now. The tragedy of a small plane that crashed here in Colombia in the rainforest. The fact that 4 children survived for 40 days at, an absolutely inhospitable environment. This is being called a miracle. However, it could be said it was wisdom put into practice. A very good definition for spiritual intelligence, by the way. These indigenous children, they used what they have learned, not only from their parents, but their ancestors, and they were able to overcome a huge challenge. Would logical intelligence, like mine, work in that scenario? I doubt it. Other types? Maybe. Spiritual intelligence means to go beyond the normal logic or other types of intelligence and focus on the inner power and personal wisdom, and to trust the environment instead of fearing or fighting it. So, how can you develop your spiritual intelligence? There are a few ways. To meditate, that's what I do, it works. To reflect more, particularly before acting, I do that a lot. To have a meaningful dialogue with others, I have to do that more. To work on your own wisdom, and the one that has been passed to you by your ancestors or community. To trust more your intuition, balancing it with your logic and also others' supportive advices. And the last thing, to share your intelligence with others. So share your intelligence. Leave some comment there and let others know how intelligent you are, because you are. Okay, take care. See you next week. Bye-bye.